This is what was for breakfast: pancakes, tea and sausage. And for dinner, we had chicken, rice and salad. That is day one for you. Here's the recipe. So this is how the day started. It started off with some chicken. So I just had removed it from the fridge and it had thawed. I don't like cutting chicken, so I told my mom to cut the chicken for me. So you can see she's there cutting it, she's good at this thing. As she was cutting the chicken, I decided to make some pancakes. So this is how I make my pancake. I first beat the eggs, put them in the blender. I put like around 2 eggs. Then I of course blend them to a good consistency. Then after blending, I add some sugar. So you can always add a little bit and you're going to add more later on. Then I add milk, I blend. Then I add the all-purpose flour, and I don't really have measurements, I just use my eyes. So yeah, then I blend. If it's too thick, I add some water, then continue blending. Always feel free to test your paste so that you can know if the sugar is okay with you. And after that, if you can also check the consistency, and you can add water or flour to raise the consistency or lower the consistency. Here it's your own preference. If you like it light, let it be light. If you like it thick, let it be thick. Then you should light your gas and put it on low heat. Here I was cooking back to back tea and pancakes. Then you put some oil on your pan. I like oil on my pancakes because they are usually soft, but you can opt to cook without oil if you have a non-stick pan. Then I prepared some sausages, and voila, the breakfast is ready. You can serve with any beverage you want, as we served with tea. Before tea, let us marinate this chicken. On my plate I have garlic paste, ginger paste, paprika and salt. On the other side you have garam masala, black pepper, soy sauce and some lemon. So into the bowl, mix and make sure the spices have blended well with the chicken. After that, wrap the bowl up and then put the bowl in the fridge. Make sure it marinates for 3 or more hours. They always say the more time the merrier, but for us we just did 3 hours because this was our supper for the day. After marinating, I could sit down and eat the breakfast. You see how the pancakes are so nice, like they are so fluffy, and they were tasty for sure. You should try the recipe.
Hello. What are you doing?
Who's jumping?
Sophie.
Raisins, walnuts, peanuts, dressing, salad dressing, a mortar and pestle, then carrots. Okay, what do you want?
I want
Jugu.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts.
Okay, let me give you.
Okay, give to me.
Well, that's my niece. Isn't she cute? She ended up eating all the peanuts. Not all, but yeah, majority of them. She was just asking every other time. So make sure you crush your peanuts and walnuts. I'm using a mortar and pestle for that. After that, I grated my carrots. There's no specification of the number of carrots. You just grate according to the number of people you have. So if more people, then the more the carrots. After your carrots are ready, you now put in the ingredients. I just put a tablespoon of peanuts and walnuts, then a tablespoon of raisins, and then I added a tablespoon of Italian salad dressing. I also sprinkled some sugar. Again, with the ingredients, just put based on how much your carrot is or how less your carrot is. Always feel free to taste. to get the right consistency of ingredients. You can put the salad in the fridge. Then let's move on to the chicken. 3 hours were over. So the first step I do, I usually put the pieces in the air fryer, and you can use an oven if you don't have an air fryer. So you can always use ChatGPT for the settings of this. For me, I put 180 and then 15 minutes at first. So I let it cook. So once the minutes are over, you can always turn your chicken if it's not well cooked at the bottom and return it. If you don't want, you can just leave it like that because you're going to cook it again. This process just makes the chicken crunchy and also ensures that the spices come together. Now let's cook our rice. This is how I cook my rice. I usually put a lot of oil. In my opinion, oil makes or breaks the rice. So now you put salt, your rice, mix well, put your water in the ratio 1:2. 1 cup of rice goes with 2 glasses of water. Then let it boil. Getting back to our chicken, you can see it's ready now. So I'm just going to put it aside, then add the next bunch. And also when your rice reaches at this point, make sure you turn the heat down and then cover your rice. So this makes sure that the rice cooks well and comes out one. We are done preparing the chicken, so now we start cooking. Into the pan, put your onions. Before your onions turn golden brown, add green pepper. Let it cook for a bit. As you check your rice, you see the rice is coming along well. Back to the chicken. At this phase, you can add your tomatoes. I usually blend the tomatoes, and then you can add tomato paste. Tomato paste improves the color and the thickness of the stew. You can add the Royco spice for wet and dry fry, then some honey. Then finally add your chicken. Mix it well. Make sure you mix it well. Let it have the consistency. Then you'll add some water. Mix again. Make sure they blend nicely, and then cover it up. Let it not cook for long, and then when you come back, add your coriander, and then your food is ready. Now let us clean the utensils. You thought you were going to eat? No. Clean that kitchen. The food looked good and it tasted good. My mom liked it and she said it's a 5-star meal. I couldn't record her. She didn't want to be recorded. After the meal, it's time to marinate the wings for tomorrow's snacking. So this is what you're going to eat tomorrow for snacks. For the ingredients, I've written them there. You can just check them out. And again, put ingredients according to the amount of chicken you have. For 1 kg, these ingredients should be enough. Mix it well. Make sure the spices blend with the chicken, then wrap it up. After wrapping it up, put it in the fridge. Let's see it tomorrow. Bye.